supervisor, as well as a second grade elementary teacher facilitator at PA Cyber. Admittedly, I am new to Twitter, and thus far my experience with Twitter has been limited to that which has been required for my Franciscan University coursework. In this presentation, I will explore what I feel are some of the positives and negatives of using Twitter to enhance my language arts classroom. The need for socialization is always a concern for students enrolled at PA Cyber. My students are always interested in ways to get to know their classmates better, so I know they would respond positively to being able to collaborate with classmates. At this time, parents and students using the Calvert curriculum operate completely independently of one another. Because parents and students who use the Calvert curriculum work at home in isolation, as a 21st century educator, I am interested in providing my students with more opportunities to work together, or at the very least, provide them opportunities to be able to share their work with their fellow classmates. Twitter can be used in the language arts classroom in a variety of different ways. First off, students in the same grade level with the same elementary teacher facilitator could tweet directly with one another about their experiences with the curriculum. The same is true for parents. Twitter would be a useful tool for parents who are at home as learning guides so that they could tweet with one another. As a teacher, I could use Twitter as another means of posting some brief 140-character or less announcements. Tips about upcoming lessons could also be tweeted. Useful websites and reminders about assignment due dates. For example, when asked to write about a poem using couplets, I could post an example of a rhyming couplet for students to follow. The idea of using Twitter for brainstorming ideas for compositions is also quite an appealing application to me. A large part of writing on the elementary level deals with the use of descriptive words. For example, I could easily see posting a concept such as springtime and have each student tweet 5 words that they could use to describe it. Some of the barriers I anticipate encountering in regards to using Twitter deal with potential technical problems and the varying levels of familiarity with the product. As is the case with incorporating any new tool, there is initially a learning curve to overcome. This is especially true when working with young elementary-age students. From a technical standpoint, Twitter could be a site that is blocked by PA Cyber's content filters, so prior permission would have to be acquired before the tech staff gets inundated with questions from students about using Twitter. Issues of privacy also come into play when it comes to students tweeting personal information. Parents would be skeptical about using any social networking tool that is unsecured and outside of PA Cyber's network of closely monitored products. Another barrier would be the time-consuming aspect of having to go manually into each student's account to set them to follow all of the other student accounts. In effort to overcome some of these anticipated barriers, I would begin by hosting a parent forum to introduce Twitter and fully explain my intentions for using it in my classroom. To help prevent some potential issues, I would include a step-by-step, easy-to-follow PowerPoint with instructions for getting set up and choosing appropriate privacy settings. For example, something as simple as rather than having students use their full first and last names, I would have them use their student ID numbers. Finally, I would put parents' fears to rest by assuring them that tweets amongst our classroom group would be closely monitored. Overall, Twitter is a neat little collaboration tool designed for short messages, just like text messaging on a cell phone. It can be an effective tool to enhance my language arts classroom because it would generate high interest from students. Many of them are probably already familiar with it. Integrating technology into the curriculum helps prepare them for the real world. It also helps to motivate students and give them yet another way